So hey everyone and welcome back to my video series. This is Shraddha and you're watching Untitled Chapter. So as today is another BBR Sunday, and now today let's just think of that we have a dream and it's a simple thing and it's to just learn English language. But the question comes here is how? Because at the first we are at the basic stage and there we just literally do one thing, learn new words, phrases, sentences, some common expressions, and that's it. That's where we are a whole boost, and at that time if we see a graph it's like whole going upside. But when we reach the middle stage, that is the intermediate, now we have done the basic. Now when we go forward for the intermediate, here's where the graph shows us a few little changes, and it's that it goes on decreasing, sometimes high, sometimes low. And when we just are like on the intermediate stage, after that it just shows a whole decrease, because at the first basics it's all just simple, right? Easy peasy. But when it goes for intermediate, then the grammar it just gets complex, and it just is a lot hard and tough task to adjust all of those grammar points and pronunciations. And when you're going for advanced, it is just a very big thing, and that's where our motivation just goes down and our journey takes an end. And so today, if you have the same problem and want to learn English in a more better way and to practice it daily, today I have those top 5 habits, tips, techniques, whatever you can call it, to practice daily or at least weekly, so that you can actually get that proper result you want. So if you want to stay ahead with us, so yeah, quickly let's get ahead. So as I'm going to give these 5 tips, so the best 5 tips to practice daily is our wish. So let's start the video in a swish. Okay, so now let's move forward for the 5 tips. First of all, it is have a clear vision or a goal. Now we have started with the English language, but the first step is goal, or you don't know what to do. So now first plan your daily goal, or maybe take a monthly goal. Like in these X months, like for example 3 months, I have to reach with the basics. I have to be like able to talk properly, have a conversation like this way. Set some realistic goals that you would really be able to just get ahead. Put some buffer days so that you just really don't get stressed and forget everything that you learn. After you have a very clear goal that I have to reach this point in these many months or days, let's move to the next. It is plan your day. Now it's just a very important thing, and I know that we literally do that one thing, we get so much motivation. Just write down on a piece of paper or maybe on that computer screen or maybe mobile that today I'm going to wake up at this time, do this and this at this time. But I will guarantee you that after a few days or maybe just 1 or 2 days, we are surely going to make that routine in the dustbin, because we are just not able to follow it. That's why what you have to do is plan your day in, not on the paper. Like of course you have to write it, but not from time to time. Just make this a very clear vision that you also need a few frequent breaks to chill down and to study more. So what you can do is plan your day in your whole format. Like at X time you're going to wake up every day, right? After your daily chores, when you have your free time, invest it or just use it for your English language learning or any of the language learning. Today we are talking about English. So at that particular time slot, any time slot for 2 hours in the whole day, whenever you get them free, just start and take with your that English language learning book, and that's it. Now there's one more important thing, that English language learning, it's not all about just taking your dictionary with you, your English language learning textbook, and then just writing it down and that's it. So to learn what actually English is, those practical talks with everyone, the third tip here comes is talk with a friend. Now of course we have a lot of friends here and there, so instead of talking with your native language, what if we just talk with them in English language, like the language we want to learn. And as of course they also know it, there is a lot of benefit. Like me and my best friend, we every day talk in English language, explain things that we want to say about the few of the hilarious things we want to say about the movies or series, and that's what makes English language more better, because you have a live person that actually speaks with you in English language. You can take out your mistakes, get your pronunciation back, and there's a lot more fun. Now the fourth tip I have is talk with technology. Now we have a friend, but there's also one more best friend we have, that is talk with technology. Now we have a lot of stuffs like Siri, Alexa, and OK Google. And one more thing that is interesting with Siri is that if you're speaking with Siri and if Siri doesn't understand your pronunciation, like what you're saying, at that moment you have to get that you need to improve your pronunciation and there must be something wrong with it. Yeah, of course there are bugs, but a lot of times it happens that our pronunciation is not at that range that she'll understand it. So whenever if this Siri doesn't understand you and if that isn't actually a bug, you have to practice on your pronunciation at that time. Okay, now you can also go with OK Google. You can learn about jokes. If you actually understand jokes in English and you are practically speaking them, then you're really getting a very nice hang of it. You can have daily conversations with Alexa, Google, Siri, any of these technology friends, because they also give pronunciation tips. Because English language, you're going to speak more and write less. Because in the all over the world, when you're going to travel, if you don't know that country's native language, the only one universal language you have there is English. So what you have to do is practice speaking in your accent. Now one more thing, that you can also listen to movies. This is a pro tip here. As I've already told, series are the best. So if you want to just really watch a movie in English, get that movie that is in English. For example, there are so many movies in Hollywood. There are 3 steps to do. First, watch it with your language subtitles if you just really are blank about what is it. Second thing, rewatch it with English language subtitles. And third thing, you'll actually not need subtitles. But it does happen that if you're really good at English, at the second time only you won't need subtitles, or you will just really not watch it with subtitles, because you'll actually get the hang of their pronunciation. And it's the best time to binge watch on Spider-Man No Way Home, this English movie. So you can just get 3 times watch, at least 2 times watch to get their pronunciation skills. So yeah, let's move to the next. So the last but not the least tip I have is a bit crazy, you can feel, but it just helps a lot of time, and it is talk about your doings, like what you're doing. For example, from the day starts, whatever you're doing, like okay, now I have to shoot a video. Hey, I got a coffee to get for me. Hey, I have to call a person, or I just received a message, I need to email this to my friend. Like these steps, like whatever you're doing right now, like right now I'm shooting, after this I have to go out. Like this way, whatever you have to do, just speak it in English and just repeat it, like I'm making coffee right now. Like this way, because yeah, I know it may seem a little weird and crazy because you're talking with yourself, but that helps in loads because you're making sentences and daily life, not like you just borrowed a phrase book, just learned a few sentences and that's it. Learning a language is like framing new sentences about your daily doings, because you're going to watch movies. That's absolutely an awesome way to learn English, but you have to also speak about different things in that language. So what you have to do is speak about your doings, and a lot of times it does happen that you might just get confused and just crazy about, hey, I'm just speaking continuously and your mind is filled with English. At that time you have to realize you're going on the right track, because your mind is filled with English language and its words, and you just want to speak a lot. It means you're getting on the right track. Okay, so yeah, that was the video, and I just really hope that you all just loved it here. One quick bonus tip here as you watched it at the very end is that sing along. It's all just training for K-pop songs and many of the songs in the list. So what you can do is get on with some of the English songs and just sing along with them. You can listen to the lyrics, that's the best option. Read it, and if you're gonna read it in a few times with the rhythm, you're gonna learn it. With that, you can also learn with the pronunciations or maybe grammar skills and everything. So it's just the best way to learn a language, to sing along with it, as we all are knowing it through K-pop. That was all from me for all of you today. I just really hope that you just love this video and this special concept is coming on every Sunday at 5 p.m. IST. And of course, there's a very nice life-changing book coming again on your way to change all of your lives, because we have a very nice book from the same author of The Alchemist book, that is from Paulo Coelho. I have a very nice book on our way. So please stay tuned on every Sundays, right? And so yeah, that was all from me. Let's hope and meet every time in the comment section. Give us a big thumbs up. And so yeah, happy watching, happy learning, and many greetings.